Hello, 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 and welcome to Tinkerlands. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and I'm so excited to show you this game. We've got a sneak peek at the early access version, which is releasing officially on the 23rd of May. So that is on time of recording. That's 8 days from now, but by the time this video comes out, it's like 6 or 7 days ago, or from now, not ago. This game is amazing. I have played the demo in its first iteration, and then most recently I played the demo on Steam with the second new demo version. It's amazing. This is such a good game. It's multiplayer up to 4 people, and you work cooperatively, and it's a bit of a survival game. We're going to be stranded on a desert island, and we're going to try to survive and build a life for ourselves, and it is amazing. Definitely check this one out. You're going to love it. Right, gonna create a new character because I do technically have my character that I did from the demo version, and you can apparently carry on from the demo version. So if you've checked out the demo version, you can then continue on. Okay, it was a man's voice and a woman's voice. Hair, let's just go for a ponytail. Let's make it red because that's the color of my hair. Maybe not that crazy red though. Like that, and let's get started. So we've got, 2 Eevees. This is the one from my multiplayer world with my good friend, Episode 1011. We play on Twitch, and we stream typically every Friday, although I say that now, and then I'm not going to be streaming this Friday because I'm going to be going on holiday. But yeah, Fridays, check it out on Twitch. I do play with Hepster, and she's great, and we have a lot of fun. All right, let's create a new island. Oh, okay. We better go with adventure. Let's just go normal difficulty. It can be quite tricky. Oh, and we get to choose the name of our island. Oh, I guess we'll have Green Bottle. Why is it? It's too long. Okay, Green Bottle, the island. Okay, so we are going to wake up after a shipwreck, but there are people on this island, so let's go have a chat. You're awake. Where am I? How are you feeling? Can you move around? Do you think there's anything left from the ship? There's something in here. We've got a lucky wood pickaxe, wood axe. We've got a deteriorated stick, which is a weapon. We've got some torches and some bread. Excellent. Okay. What else do we have here? Let's see. What are you saying? Can I get over to you? No, we're going to need to do some swinging here. There we go. Okay. Ooh, and we've learned a bunch of recipes from picking up that piece of wood. It looks like we're stranded here and the captain is missing. Could you please explore the island and find the captain? All right, a quest. Here, I found a map. Around here, it might be more useful. So we just need to explore the area and then we'll get more of the map. A bit of stone. Okay, that's taught us a bunch of recipes. Now, there's no energy bar in this game. There is a day-night cycle, and the night is quite dangerous. You do get attacked by enemies and whatnot. We need a higher tier weapon to destroy that anchor. And we're definitely going to want to do that. All right, we're going to start off by just collecting some resources, and then I'll bring you guys back when we've had some resources, and we'll start setting up a base. Okay, I haven't got too much resources, but I have found a chest, so let's open that and see what's in there. We've got a powerful fly swatter weapon that does more damage than our stick, so let's switch that out. And we found some leaves, some stone, a mana potion, and our first bit of copper coin currency. So got that. Now, mana potion we don't need at the moment because we don't have any magic skills just yet. Well, there's another chest over here, so let's go grab that one as well. And we'll continue. Oh, I just see the rocks are shaped like SOS. That's very cute. And what do we find? Ooh, Merciless Flippers accessory. Plus 3% damage, allows fast movement in liquids. This is really good. So you have 6 accessory slots over here where we put our equipment. We also keep our arrows in there and then our armor. But we can get up to 6 different accessories, and later we can combine them together, which is also very good. Coins sometimes do need to be manually stacked though. But we've got that one now, and you can see it is starting to get dark, which is not ideal because it does get quite dangerous. Ooh, grab some bones. We'll need those later. Basically, all the resources you'll use for something at some point. So we can just kind of gather up whatever. We do need to sort of find out where we want to maybe build somewhere to live. If you run on paths, you run a bit faster, which is good. So we can just continue to explore. What is lighting up over here? Oh, there's like some sort of statue thing. Okay, let's just keep going around here. Oh, there's a slime. Okay. So enemies will spawn in nighttime, and it does get to be a bit dangerous. Oh, we've got a glowing flower over there, and as you can see, there's a slime enemy here. So let's fly swatter him, and then just try not to take too much damage. He dropped a coin, and we got a slime voodoo doll as a new recipe. Let's go get that glowing flower. Now, this glowing flower is a mana flower, and if we eat it, which just seems like an odd thing to do, but if we eat it, we will permanently increase our mana. Although, how do I harvest? There we go. So we'd permanently increase our mana, I think until we die and then possibly not. There's also these ones, which are the heart ones, which will help our health. So we might want to get that. Just needs a lot of clicks to harvest. There we go. And let's go into our inventory. We'll put those both in here and then we'll have a little snack. There we go. So we've gone up by 20 for each of those. And I think that lasts until we die. And if we die, then I think it resets, but we'll try not to die. We will eventually die, but we'll try our best not to. We'll just explore for now. And we do have a map, so we can see, like, that's where we started and we've just sort of wandered down. And we just want to do a bit of exploring. Some oregano seeds. Oh no, oregano seeds is the recipe we've just learned, because hopefully we will be able to do some planting and growing of our own food. We need to be ready with this slime. Go. And grab another coin and a bit of mucus, which is a bit gross. But that's okay, we'll take it anyways. Alright, continuing to head down. There's all sorts of things to explore in this world. Now there are other biomes we can go into, so we're just about to hit a desert here. Now, it might be too early days. We don't have any armor, so we might not want to do that just yet. We do need to figure out where we want to put a base of some sort. So let's have a snack on this. Okay, maybe this is a good spot for a base. We're close to the desert then, or maybe a bit further over this way. Near these paths is always nice because then you run a little bit faster. But we do have to clear out the space that we want, so we'll have to do some chopping if we want to live down here. There's a cute little bunny rabbit. Now, if we attack the bunny rabbit, we'll get some leather, which now we could have learned how to make some armor. So that is really helpful, and we're definitely going to want that. Let's see, there's a path here that goes right down to the desert. What if we built a house here? It's kind of on the path. We just need to clear out a space and make sure we're using the right tool for the job. We're going to need a lot of wood and stuff. And also, it is dark and it is going to get dangerous. We can put some torches down though, because we do have some. That'll keep us slightly safer, because I'm pretty sure things don't spawn where it's lit. So if we just put a couple of these around. Hold on, what's that? There's a house here. We could just live in this house. Let's put a torch outside. We've got, 20 copper coins. We'll add that to our pile. Some string, which has given us tons of new recipes. Good. Mucus, and then an enduring leather boot accessory plus 5 HP. And increases our max speed. That is quite good. Now, I think if we clean this up, we could live in this house. And I feel like that's a pretty good spot. We're close to the desert, which we actually will want to be close to the desert. Because that's going to be kind of our next major space where we're going to be getting new resources as we explore different biomes. Now, from the demo, I know there's like a poisony kind of swampy jungle place. There's a frozen biome. And you do sort of have to hit them in an order because you do unlock special things that will help you with various bits. We haven't even started crafting though, so let's take a look. We're going to need to build a crafting work table, which means we need a bit more string. You can craft the string, it just takes leaves. And now we can craft that. Let's grab that. We could grab some arrows, though we don't have anything to do with the arrows, so that seems a bit pointless. But let's grab this table first. So we've got a willow work table. It does need to be indoors. Place that down. And from here we can craft all sorts of things. So we could get ourselves some wooden armor. Get a boomerang if we made some more string. A bone helmet. We need more bones though for those things. Ooh, a furnace. That would be good. We also are going to need an anvil at some point. And we can get our first upgraded tools as well. So we could switch these out for stone. Maybe let's do that first. So let's get a stone one of those. I think we can just throw that one in the bin. Not sure how the bin works. Maybe it'll just go away at some point. And let's get a new axe as well. And then if I come out of there, oh no, it's still there. How do you delete stuff? You just keep putting more stuff on top of it. Fine. So you can always access the last thing. We're gonna need a lot more wood. So let's come back outside. We can chop down some of these trees. Now, there are things lurking in the dark that will try to attack us. But if we can clear out some of these trees, then we could put another torch over on this side. Would be our last torch. Or we could put the torch indoors, which would also not be bad. Okay, lit up a bit on that side. That is good. So we've cleared out some of those trees. Got a bit more wood. We're up to 53. I still think we're going to need a bit more. 57 even. There is an enemy coming towards us. Grab our fly swatter out and be ready to just fly swat. Ah, he stabbed me. Ow, he's got me twice. Ah, okay, but we've learned some things from him. So we've learned about sharp arrows and like a poison arrow, I think. All right, let's go in here and see if we can build that armor now because I feel like we really need it. If we go start with wooden armor, craft a body chest, please. Okay, I don't quite get how this armor works. So this looks like the armor spot, but then there's like a secondary armor spot. This gives me 2 armor. If I put it in this slot, I actually seem to get the 2 armor, so I really don't get how that works, but that's okay. And we can craft all the items, so we've got a full set. I don't get what this is, like a backup supply or something. If you guys know, let me know, because I am not sure. We can also use this chest now to store our stuff, and as long as we have the chest nearby, we can access any of this stuff. I think we can get rid of this deteriorated stick. Okay, the other thing is we can build... I can't build this, I don't have... Oh, I need it just to make some more torches, which means I need to make some more string. And we can build... Oh, I don't have any coal. Okay, we're going to need to get some coal. To have our little anvil, I'll stick that out here. We need some coal, so I think we might as well just chop down some of these trees. I do see an enemy coming through the woods towards us. Get our... There we go. Oh, it gives us some more leather too, which is very good. I do like our little... We just got like a wooden plank that we wear on our face. It's very cute. Ah! There's some sort of goblin, and he's dropping coins. Chase him! Right, we're after him. He's dropping coins. Get him! There we go, we got him. New codex entry. Okay, we've learned something else. There's so much rock over here. That is good. We do, of course, need rock. And we did need the coal as well, so we should have enough coal now to build our furnace so we can head back towards our house. Ah, red slime. Slap him. Slap him with the fly swatter. All right, got him. Let's go in here and we can build our furnace and then we can see what recipes we might get with that. Oh, there's also a sawmill. We're going to need to build that as well, so let's just get the furnace placed down over there. So currently all we could do is make coal. We haven't unlocked any of the other recipes for that. Do need a bit more wood, so let's just go back to chopping some of these trees. And it'd be nice to have the area around here a little bit more clear so it's easier to run through. Because this game is about exploring and there's a lot of adventure to do. There's also, and I kind of forgot about this, we also have community quests. So the guide who we first met on that little tiny island needs a house. So we actually need to build him a house, minimum 9 tiles, with a light source, surrounded by walls, and then he'll move in, and we need to give him a work table. And then if we build the house and then we go inside the house, we can invite him to live there, and that will be a quest completed. So we might want to put that near us, so we could clear out a bit of space and build him a house over here. Luckily, our house was like pre-built, which is just really easy. Now, to build a house, we are going to need a lot of wood and that saw table, so I suppose that's the next thing. Okay, that should be enough wood to get our saw table. So let's go back inside to a crafting table and build ourselves a saw table. And I guess we'll put that one outside as well. Maybe we'll put it over on this side. Okay, so in here we could build floors, walls, a stool, table, another storage chest, which would be good to keep things nice and organized. A door, a bed, bush walls, all sorts of things. Now, if we want to complete the first quest in getting him, so these are all the people we're going to be on the island, to get the guide a house, we need a minimum 9 tiles, a light source, and surrounded by walls. So we're going to need walls. So let's build, I don't know, like 20 walls? I don't even know if I can afford to build 20 walls. No, I can build 18, which is a good amount. I need a door as well. We're going to need a lot more wood. All right, cleared out a bit of this space here. So I think we could place some of these walls down. And we're going to build a nice little house here. Doesn't need to be too big, but it should be like, we don't want him to be uncomfortable. There we go. And we just need to put a door there. That gives us 3 spare walls. But don't worry, they won't be wasted. We will definitely use them at some point. Now we need to craft a door, and I think we're going to need the flooring pieces as well. And you always need more floor than you expect because you need to put one under the wall. Let's just do that for now and see if it's enough. We'll put the flooring in first. Ah, we ran out of flooring. Okay, not quite enough floor. Need a tiny bit more. I didn't do the math though, to be fair. I was just hoping for the best. And then he needs a light source in the house as well. So let's just get those flooring pieces in. I think we're also missing floor. Right there. And a light source. And what was the other thing he wanted? He wanted a working table. And then we also need the door to go in. So let's grab a working table. Oh, I need more string first. And the door, of course, as well. Now, if we're standing inside of here, we can have him move in. And there he is. Okay, so the guide is now in here. He's joined our community. We must find the captain. Don't dawdle. If you have any questions, I'll be here to help you. He also has quests. If we want to survive on the island, we're going to need some basic tools. Why don't you try using a working table? So just go over here. We can use that working table and complete that quest. And he's given us some silver coins for doing that. Now he wants us to upgrade our basic tools. Now I have already upgraded them, so I can just hit complete on that one. And he gives us some more silver coins. House building. We have a house. We've done that. Hey, there's a slime in my house. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Slime. Can you not? Thank you. It's very rude. I guess technically, okay, there's no light in here, first of all. There's also a man back there. Hello? Hello? I can protect you from the desert, but you need to protect me first by building me a house. Okay, we've found Bikini the Bard. Bikini the Bard. What a name. We need to build him a house, and we also need to protect him from these slimes. So another person who we're going to need to build a house for. Now, he protects us from the desert, so if we built his house kind of near the desert, that would make sense to me. Let's just check Wilson, though, to see if he's got more things. I've heard there's some music from the woods. Maybe there's someone lost there. I feel like we just found them. I'm pretty sure that's Bikini, who is the bard who's playing music. I don't know where he's just gone, though. Bikini, come back. Okay, do you know, if we just build him a house, then we'll just find him. It'll be fine. Let's just drop off some of the stuff we don't need in here. Like forest floor tiles, and we're going to need quite a bit more wood. Grassland seeds, the mucus. Oh, we've got a mana flower from somewhere. I don't remember even getting that. I think those potions can go away for now as well. We'll eat the mana flower. Not that it's doing us any good at the moment because we don't actually have any magic spells still. It is starting to get dark also. Being attacked. Oh, I found a chest behind that tree, which is nice. Oh, ow. It actually got me. What's in here? We've got 10 coins, some bones, and an unbreakable rose, +3 defense. Returns 10 damage when being hit by contact. That's nice. So if someone tries to hit us, we're going to do some damage back to them, and I think that's great. Now, I can see one of those coin goblins over here, and also Bikini the Bard, so let's just go chase after the coin goblin and grab the coins, because we will use these coins. Eventually, we will shop and buy things, and you'd end up needing quite a lot. Oh, how did you get through there? And I couldn't. Oh, I've got flippers, though. I can swim really fast. Faster than you, sir. Get back here and give me your coins. Ooh, and he dropped a life flower. That is very good. Wait, hello. Who are you? I update my store with each visit. Oh, so here we go. Here's the shop that we were just looking for. Let's put our coins in our pocket there. So, accessory, increase maximum HP and MP by 20. But you need a gold. We don't have a gold. Don't have a gold, don't have a gold. Can't afford any of these things because we have no gold yet. And he's got a very, very expensive shop. So we'll just leave him be, I suppose, for now. Let's go kill this slime. Oh, try not to take damage, but we've taken a bit. Okay. We need more wood because we're going to be building lots of people houses. Every time we meet a new community member, they're going to need a house, except for that wandering trader. He just sort of wanders and trades. Now, as we explore, we probably want to put some torches down too, just to keep ourselves a bit safer, because the enemies, I think they won't spawn in the light. Well, they will travel to the light, but they won't spawn in the light. This guy is here. Let's just see if we can take him out, because we might get some leather from him, and we are going to need leather. And he's also given us a thumper, and I don't know what that is. All right, there's another one of them. Sir, no thank you. Got him. Got him and his leather. Let's go down this path. Oh, look, there's a torch bug. I wonder if we get anything for killing the torch bug. New codex entry, but I guess that's not getting anything. That's just learning something. All right, this is the desert. So if we built the bard's house near here, that would actually be a pretty good spot, because then we can go and get his buff close by the desert. So he's going to help us stay safe in the desert, and we're definitely going to want that. Let's just make sure we have enough wood to actually build his house. puts a couple torches down. There's another enemy here. Oh, okay, good. Yes, and he's dropped 2 leather, which is very good. Ah, we're being surrounded. There's so many enemies. Ah, and that one's got a bow. Ah, don't do that. Ouch. Okay, it's okay. We have quite a bit of health, so we're still okay. We can always eat some bread to help heal as well, because we do have the 5 bread that we found in the shipwreck box. Now, eventually we will learn to like cook and things, and we'll be able to make our own food. But we're not quite there yet. Okay, let's take a look in here, because we're gonna need the flooring. We're gonna need the walls, and then we're gonna need some other stuff as well. Let's just go make a door and see what other things he's gonna want for his house. And then I think we can build the bard's house. So we need more walls. We're gonna need more floors. We need a door. And what else does the bard want in his house? He wants a stool and a table. So 1 stool and 1 table. Put the door on this side. I think that's all right. And then we need to get these floors in. Ah, that's a wall. Oh no, I accidentally put in 2 walls. We didn't want that. Get rid of those walls. At least we get them back. It's not wasted. Floors are what we're trying to put in here. Okay, properly floored in. We're gonna need a light in here, and then we need to put the stool and table in. Table and stool. And then from in here, we can ask the bard to move in. There. The bard now has a house. And we've completed the quest Lost in the Woods, and now we can get protection from the desert. Just like that, he just plays us a song, and now for 10 minutes, we have protection from the desert. Because the desert is quite dangerous, and it gets hot on your feet, and there's like these horrible sandstorms. But I think we can turn in a quest over here. Yeah, complete that quest. And the bard is always talking about how he wandered through the desert. Maybe you could ask him about how to... yeah, I did that. We've currently got protection from the heat, and we've learned some new potions and hot drinks. And it's freezing in the snowy area of this island. You should probably find a way to sustain the lower temperatures. So we'll have to make a cup of hot drink to go into those deserts. We haven't learned... okay, so we need fire flowers for that. And we need empty bottles and leaves. So we're going to have to work on that. Now, they did give us some fire flowers, so we do already have some. I'm going to just drop some of this stuff off. We're going to drink that. Oh, and some empty bottles. I don't know what this thumper is. Let's maybe place that down, but I'm going to just put the rest of the stuff that we don't need away. Keep the mana potion. Don't think we need to bring that with us either. We have learned how to make a bow. I wonder if that's a good idea to make a bow. We're going to need to make more string. Let's craft a bow to have that as a weapon. Now we just need to make some arrows, which we can do here. Need a bit more string first. So we'll craft some string. And let's craft up some arrows, and we can put the arrows into the arrow slot. We've got 69 arrows there. That will do. And let's eat this. And we've got a slime here that's trying to get into my house, which is not great. Don't love that. I've got a thumper. I don't know what this is. Let's place it over here. Don't know what that does. It's just sort of bouncing up and down for some reason. That's fine. We've got 9 minutes left of our fire protection. Let's go in the desert because we are going to be able to find a whole bunch of new things in here. So cactus, for example, we can grab. We've got more skulls. And most importantly, we can get copper. So these are copper nodes, and we're going to need a lot of copper. But there also are many, many enemies in here, so we're going to have to be very careful because we've got this mummy. But let's shoot him with our arrows. Ugh, ow, but he shoots us as well, and it really slows us down. And there's also some different colored slimes in here. Okay, we need to avoid getting hit. And these cactus guys, which shoot these like spikes at you. They don't go that far, so as long as you run away, it's kind of okay. But they are very dangerous if you get stuck. Right, we'll spend some time just gathering what we can. These torch flowers are going to be really, really important because we're going to need those when we go to the cold area, which we're a little ways off from still, but that's okay. This is a person. Hello. It's Minerva the blacksmith. If you need to improve your weapons, I am what you're looking for. So in her shop, she's got coal, iron axe, iron pickaxe. They're very expensive though. We need a lot of gold for that. I think we can also sell people things if you just grab them and then drag them into their inventory. You can sell things, which is good. And reforging, I think, is also very expensive. So if we put like our fly swatter in there, yeah, very, very expensive. But I think it just like increases. Oops, I didn't mean to drop my fly swatter. But we just don't really have the money for her just yet. Now, she is someone else that we're going to want to make a house for, just like anyone we come across, except for the wandering trader guy. Because, well, it's kind of in the name. He likes to wander. Ooh, there is a building up here. Let's just fly swat this slime. Careful. Ow. That was a lot of damage. What is this? Oh, we need a key to get in, and there's some sort of golden chest in there, so we need to figure out how to find that key or craft that key. But we will be keeping an eye out for that. Let's grab some sand. We're going to need sand because we can use that to make glass. Oh, there's also another sort of biome over here with some sort of like maze. All right, let's continue to explore around. I'm trying to grab some of the copper as I see it. This is going to probably need another key. Yeah, so ooh, I wonder if I'll have to craft those because there's quite a few of these little triangle places. All right, let's continue to explore. Oh, that is quite interesting. You've got all of these torch flowers around that one piece of sand, which makes me think that one piece of sand is quite special, and it is because there we go. We've got, oh gosh, this guy is trying to attack us. Oh, it's about to get really dangerous. Oh no, he's managed to shoot me, which slows me right down. But that's okay. We'll take some of his mummy bandages. There's also this guy over here. I just want to get to that heart because then we could have more health, which is always good. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. There we go. We got him. And let's go harvest this heart. And probably these fire flowers as well. I think I keep calling them torch flowers, but they're fire flowers. Although now it's dark and ooh, infinitely more scary. Okay, excuse me, sir. Can you stop doing that? Oh my gosh. Just gotta run a little bit away from him and it's all fine. Ah, here's another wandering trader. I wonder if he's got the same stuff as before. Or new things now. Iron staff, a trident. That sounds really cool. Ghost arrow. 2 damage, 0% crit. It can pass through solids. I mean, that's quite handy. Cat o' nine tails weapon. I mean, some of these are way too expensive. Sharp arrows, an iron sword, or a fireball spell. That would be able to actually be able to use some of our mana power, which would be good. Because at the moment we don't have any sort of spells. Ooh, there's another kind of tree here. We do need to grab this special wood. Because that's going to unlock huge amounts of things for us. So tons of decorative things. But we're also going to be using this wood in our next tool upgrade. So along with our copper, we need this wood to make the next upgraded tools. Now we've got 4 minutes only remaining on our buff to be able to stay in this biome safely. Oh, ow, ow. Okay, hold on. There's too many enemies. Run, run for your life. Ow. We're being overwhelmed. Run away. Oh, there's, also jumping scorpions, which is not great. Oh, he shoots poison as well. Here, we got him. And what did he drop? A scorpion tail, which is for you making poison resist potions. Now, can I go through here? Discovered the forgotten altar. Can I go through here to get home? This is a bit of a maze, and also I don't see a forgotten altar. Probably run all the way around it or something. And go through this way. And through here, and up here. Ah, where do I live? Okay, I think we can cut through this. And it gets us some wood, which is fine. We need to get back to a spot where we've already explored, because then we know we're a bit closer to our house. Okay, try to run past the slimes. Hopefully they leave us be, and then we might start to recognize something over here. Or on the map, maybe we'll see our house, although it's very difficult to navigate. There is quite a lot of stuff. There's a bit of a path here, which is nice. But our house is right down here. If we come over to our furnace, we can now smelt some copper ingots. And that's unlocked a whole bunch of copper knowledge for us, although we don't have enough coal. And if we come over here, we need a bit more copper, and then we can make a copper pickaxe and also copper armor, which will also be better. Okay, that's all my copper. We can do the copper pickaxe, which I think is the one that we probably want first. I think we'll just get rid of the old one. We don't need that anymore. We do need to get more copper in order to get the next tool upgrade, but now we've got the copper pickaxe, so it should be easier to get more copper. And we'll slowly upgrade all of our stuff, but let's just drop off the stuff that we no longer need in our inventory, which is most of this stuff. And then we're kind of ready to go back out again. So we can probably go back to the bard and refresh our buff. I think we can probably do that. Yes, he sang us a song, and now we've got another 10 minutes of protection. So I'm just going to collect a bunch of copper. I will bring you back if something super interesting happens. Otherwise, I'm going to be running away from enemies as much as possible here in the dark and just gathering copper. Okay, it's still dark, but I have found something interesting. What is that? A waypoint? Oh. So I wonder if we need to find another one, and then we'll be able to teleport between two places. I mean, we only have the one so far, but that's pretty cool. There's forgotten altars right in the middle. We might need to go and take a look at that. Our shipwreck all the way up there. We've explored quite a bit of the map wandering around. What is this? Ah, we need another one of those keys. But look, there's like a staircase down there. Ooh, and look at all of these bones here. Can I collect those? That is a lot of bone. Nice. And we're gonna get some more mana, which will be good one day when we do have a spell. Today is not that day, but one day when we have the spell. Can I get rid of his giant skull? I feel a bit guilty doing that. Yep. And we got a guarded bloody fang. Wonder what that is. It's an accessory. +2 defense, increases melee damage by 10%. Now, we can only have 6, and we've got 4 so far, so at some point we'll have to be a bit pickier. But we can still get 2 more, which is good. What is that? Ah, rock golem. Ah, he's throwing rocks at me. Okay, let's avoid him. Ooh, but there's some sort of like old tavern here. Let's just grab this copper, and then let's go explore and see what kind of materials we might be able to find in there. We could potentially find a whole bunch of resources. Okay, there's some barrels we can just break, and I got an iron ingot. Ooh, that is very good. Iron ore, we got some dynamite. I wonder what we'll do with that. And there's pots in here. Let's break the pots. Oh, wait, that one we can open. An old cactus sword. Is that better than my fly swatter? Ooh, I mean, it's slower. I would lose the speed knockback, but we'd get 16. Is it better? I can't decide if it's better or not. 16 damage versus 9. I mean, that is technically quite a bit better. That scorpion is firing at me, but he sort of wandered away, so that's probably okay. All right, this rock golem's not going to stop, though. We do need to run a little bit away here. I'll stand over here by this trader. All right, checking your inventory. How much copper have I collected? 95. There we go. That's 97 probably. Let's just run back. I think it's probably time to go home. We've got still 4 minutes left on our timer, but if we just collect the copper as we go, we should have enough to get upgraded armor and tools, I hope. Especially if we get these big ones, because they are full of stuff. All right, back at the safety of our home. It's time to smelt. We don't quite have enough. We need at least 1 more iron ore to get the iron ingot. Let's just smelt as much as we can. I just need more coal. That's what we're lacking here. There we go. That's the maximum we can get. Let's get copper axe first, and we can get rid of that one. The copper sword does 20 melee damage, which actually is, I think, better than even our cactus sword. Oh, but we're not going to have enough to get all of our stuff upgraded. Can get this. So we got a copper helmet, which gives us 4 armor, and it increases our maximum HP and MP by 20, which is quite good. Don't have enough copper still, though, so we actually do need to go get more. That's a lot of copper needed. Oh my goodness. Right, let's drop off some of the spare stuff in here, because we've got a lot of things that are in. Oh, I've actually filled this chest already, so let's see if we can build another chest. We might have to get a little organized. So let's, one wood short. Of course I'm 1 wood short. And there's a slime here. Ooh, slimes are nearly 1 hit. That is pretty good. Okay, let's see about, what was I doing? Building another chest, that's the thing we were doing. Okay, let's get 1 more chest, and then we can maybe organize things a little bit. Everything's a bit of a mess in here. I wonder, can I move this? Yes, I can. Okay. We'll put the work table by the front door, maybe. And then we can have these back here. So let's put nature type stuff over here. Oh, we can eat those. So nature. Does wood count as nature? Nature and food? Grassland seeds? I feel like this is a weird way to organize things, but. Oh, we have our first gold coin as well. I didn't even realize. So let's grab all the nature-y things out of here. Shell count as nature? Does leather count as nature? Do bones count as nature? Oh, this organizational system's already fallen apart. I don't know what counts as nature. Potatoes definitely count as nature, right? What about leaves and wood, though? Leather? Oh, boy. All right, I think that's pretty organized. Now, do we want to put these in here? I guess we can. So, we've got that. Oh, you can sort things. Drop all, loot all, rename. Ah, we can rename the chest. That's kind of handy. And get things sorted. Now, there's a slime hanging outside our front door, but it wouldn't be a problem. Oh, do you know what I need to do, though? Is we ran out of arrows. So let's build some more of those, which means we need to build some more string and then make more arrows. Now, we can use the bones to make sharp arrows, and I do actually have a lot of bones. So let's make 110 sharp arrows. That would be quite good. Ooh, we can also make a fishing rod. We can make a copper fishing rod. Now, I think it's worthwhile just to finish off this episode if we just spend a little bit of time exploring. So let's, oh my gosh, okay. Red slime needs to go. Let's just go and explore some of the early area, because you know what, we got straight into finding copper and we didn't do a lot of exploring. I love how we can swim fast. That is great. All right, what is over here? We've got path, we've got more water and like a little lake. Ooh, we've got another portal over here. A waypoint. Does that mean we can go between waypoints? How does that work? I found a waypoint. How do I use the waypoint? Oh, you hold it down. Look at that. We found a waypoint. We can teleport around now. Ah, I don't have the heat protecting. This is not good. I can't see. We need to leave immediately. We are not protected in the desert. Whoops, that was almost very bad. All right, let's continue to search around though, because finding those waypoints is going to be massive for traveling, because you do spend a lot of time in this game just like sort of like wandering around. Basically what we're doing now, but now we're doing it in a way of discovery thing. So let's go see, because there's stuff up here as well. Bet you behind this grass. Yes, we're going to get another heart and increase our health. And haven't yet died, which is crazy, because when I played the demo version of this game on stream, I spent a lot of my time dying. I don't know if it's more difficult though if you play on multiplayer. Oh, we're back up to the beach where we started from. But honestly, we didn't explore any of the beach, so we'll just kind of go up to the top here. There's a bit of water. Oh, there's another island. There's not much on the island. There's a single shell. I often wonder how systematic I should be with exploring, and I mean, the map doesn't cover, like, you do sort of, like, uncover the darkness, the fog of war. So you do know where you haven't been, which is helpful. Let's go back this way. I think the beach is fairly safe. I don't think enemies might spawn here, but they also might not. Oh, and we have upgraded weapons. So when we first arrived, there was that anchor that needed an upgraded weapon. Is ours now good enough? It is. Okay, let's destroy this because I believe we get something good. All sorts of things. Okay, we've unlocked a whole bunch of iron recipes because we got 6 blocks of iron from that. But we also have the old anchor with a rope weapon, and this is my favorite weapon. So I guess I didn't really need to make that copper sword. This is only slightly better, but it's a ranged weapon, so it shoots out. It's hard to see because it's dark at the moment, but we come into the light. There we go. Shoots out, so you get a bit of a ranged attack, even though you're using a melee weapon. All right, I absolutely love this game. Please let me know what you think of it in the comment section. There's going to be at least a couple episodes of this game, and if you guys all enjoy it, we could turn it into a small series. Let me know if you've also liked the format of this game, where I've just kind of cut out kind of more of the boring silences, but then kept some as well. Let me know what your thoughts are and how you want us to continue. And I suppose I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.